Close-up of a blank face lit by phone glow in a dark room. Text overlay. How many hours did you spend on your phone today? Let me ask you something personal. Before you got out of bed this morning, did you check your phone? Before you ate, before you spoke to anyone, before you even took a breath of fresh air, your thumb was already scrolling. Now, I'm not here to judge you. I do it too. But here's something that should stop us both cold. The average person today spends over 7 hours a day looking at a screen. That's more time than most people sleep, more time than they spend with their family, more time than they spend outside, moving, living. And the question no one is asking loudly enough is, what is that doing to us? Today on Social Welfare, we're going to answer that question honestly, because your mental health may be quietly paying a price you don't even realize. Stay with me. What you're about to learn might change how you look at your phone forever. Let's start at the beginning. You didn't choose to become addicted to your phone. Your phone was designed, deliberately, strategically, to keep you coming back. Every notification, every like, every new post, these are not accidents. They are engineered triggers. The companies behind these apps have teams of psychologists, neuroscientists, and behavioral engineers whose one job is to make you unable to put the phone down. And they are very, very good at their jobs. Here's how it works. Every time you get a like, a comment, a message, your brain releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is your brain's reward chemical. It's the same chemical triggered by food, by love, by achievement. But with your phone, dopamine is being triggered dozens, sometimes hundreds of times a day, in tiny artificial bursts. And just like any substance that hijacks dopamine, your brain starts to adapt. It raises the threshold. It needs more to feel the same reward. This is how addiction begins, not with weakness, but with biology. Here's where it gets serious. When your brain's dopamine system is overstimulated repeatedly, it changes. Research shows that heavy phone users show reduced gray matter in areas of the brain associated with decision-making, emotional regulation, and impulse control. In simpler words, the more you scroll, the harder it becomes to control your urges, manage your emotions, and make good decisions. This is why you pick up your phone even when you don't want to. This is why you scroll for 5 minutes and lose 2 hours. This is why you feel restless, irritable, or anxious when you don't have your phone nearby. That feeling, it has a clinical name: nomophobia, the fear of being without your phone. And the 2023 global study found that nearly 70% of young adults experience it. 70%. We are in the middle of a mental health crisis, and the device in your pocket is one of the biggest contributors. Every day, billions of people open their social media feeds and see a parade of perfect lives, perfect bodies, perfect relationships, perfect vacations, perfect success. And what happens inside us when we see that? We compare. Psychologists call this social comparison theory. Humans are wired to measure themselves against others. It's a survival instinct. But social media has taken that instinct and weaponized it against us, because what you're seeing is not reality. It is a performance. Filtered, curated, staged, edited. Nobody posts their bad days, their failed relationships, their 3 a.m. crying sessions. But your brain doesn't know that. Your brain sees the highlight reel and compares it to your behind-the-scenes footage, and you will always lose that comparison. Studies consistently show that heavy social media use is directly linked to increased rates of anxiety, lowered self-esteem, higher rates of depression, and a distorted sense of body image, especially in young people. You are not less worthy because your life doesn't look like a filter, but your phone may be making you feel that way every single day. I want to ask you, when was the last time you fell asleep without checking your phone first? For most of us, the phone is the last thing we see at night and the first thing we reach for in the morning. And this habit is quietly dismantling one of the most important pillars of mental health: sleep. Here's the science. Your phone screen emits blue light. Blue light suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals to your brain that it's time to sleep. So when you scroll before bed, your brain is literally being told it's still daytime, stay alert. This delays your sleep cycle by 1 to 3 hours. And it's not just about falling asleep later. The quality of your sleep suffers. Less deep sleep, less REM sleep, the kind of sleep where your brain processes emotions, consolidates memory, and restores itself. Poor sleep means higher cortisol, your stress hormone, more irritability, worse concentration, greater emotional instability, and more vulnerability to anxiety and depression. You cannot separate your mental health from your sleep, and right now, your phone is standing between you and both. Here is perhaps the greatest irony of our time. We are more connected than any generation in human history. We have thousands of followers, hundreds of contacts, instant access to everyone. And yet, loneliness is at epidemic levels. A 2024 report from the WHO declared loneliness a global health threat. It is now considered as dangerous to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. How is this possible? Because digital connection is not the same as human connection. When you send a heart react instead of a hug, when you text instead of talk, when you watch someone's story instead of asking how they actually are, you are getting the calorie-free version of connection. It looks like food, it feels briefly satisfying, but it doesn't nourish you. And meanwhile, the time you're spending on your phone is time you're not spending building real relationships, looking people in the eye, being fully present, being truly known. Your phone has made it easy to be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. Now, let's make this personal. I want you to honestly think about whether any of these signs apply to you. Sign 1. You feel anxious when your phone is not with you or when you can't check it. Sign 2. You reach for your phone the moment you feel bored, uncomfortable, or sad as a way to escape feeling. Sign 3. You've tried to reduce your phone use but keep failing. Sign 4. You feel worse about yourself after using social media. Sign 5. Your sleep is disturbed and you know late-night phone use is part of the reason. Sign 6. You've been told by people close to you that you're always on your phone. Sign 7. You struggle to focus on one thing for more than a few minutes without checking your phone. Sign 8. You feel a compulsive need to check your phone even when you know nothing new has happened. If even 3 or 4 of those felt familiar, your phone use has crossed from habit into something that's genuinely affecting your well-being. And the first step to change is honest recognition. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are a human being whose brain was handed one of the most addictive devices ever created, with almost no instruction on how to use it safely. That changes today. Okay, here's the part that matters most, because awareness without action is just anxiety. So let's talk about what you can actually do, starting today. Step 1. Turn off non-essential notifications. Your phone is designed to interrupt you. Take back control. Only allow calls and truly important alerts. Step 2. Create phone-free times. The first 30 minutes after waking, don't touch your phone. The 30 minutes before sleep, no screens. During meals, phone face down or in another room. These 3 windows alone can transform your mental state. Step 3. Move social media apps off your home screen. This small act creates friction. When it's not right in front of you, you check it less. Studies show this alone reduces use by 20%. Step 5. Use grayscale mode. Color is designed to attract your attention. A gray screen is far less stimulating and significantly reduces mindless scrolling. Step 6. Charge your phone outside your bedroom. Invest in a simple alarm clock. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for rest, not a place your phone can reach you. Step 7. Replace, don't just restrict. When you feel the urge to scroll, have a replacement ready. A short walk, a book, deep breathing, calling a real person. Restriction alone fails. Replacement succeeds. And lastly, step 7. Do a weekly screen time review. Your phone already tracks this data. Look at it. Let it make you uncomfortable enough to act. None of these are extreme. None require you to throw your phone in the river. They are small, sustainable choices that compound over time into a fundamentally healthier relationship with technology. Your mental health is worth that effort.